If you were hoping the G3 would be another incremental flagship update, then sadly you're going to be disappointed. Of course, in many ways it is a revision of last year's G2. The design language is similar, the replacement of the buttons continues, and knock-on is still here. But the G3 also has an experimental side. LG told us that in its home country of Korea, there's a strong appetite for larger phones. This obviously causes a problem when trying to satisfy a global market with your latest flagship. The result? The G3 has a relatively whopping 5.5-inch display. The G3 is a big phone. That said, somehow it doesn't feel overwhelming like the Note did back when it came out. Perhaps our collective grip has expanded enough to accommodate phones of this size with relative ease. Perhaps the G3's curved rear, or floating arc as LG calls it, stops the phone from feeling overly wide in your hand. Either way, you'll likely be surprised at how manageable it feels. The size isn't the only eyebrow-raising specification either. That big display comes with a big resolution. It's Quad HD, which means 4 times as many pixels as the 720p display, which LG claims finally puts an end to the visible pixel. In reality, it's a good display, but it might not blow you away like you'd hoped. Essentially, when you're using Android day to day, there's not a lot to set it apart from a lower resolution panel. But fire up some Quad HD, that's 2K friendly demo content, and you'll definitely be impressed with how pin sharp everything is and how vivid colours can be. So there's your solution. Load up on demo content. One other rumour about the G3 that proved to be true was the inclusion of laser-powered autofocus. An infrared laser beside the camera lens zaps your subject and sets the focus quicker than any other phone camera on the market. It sure is quick, and the simple default interface means it's one of the most effortless cameras we've tried to date. What's a little less impressive is the design finish. LG calls it metallic skin, but we call it a bit of a cop-out. It looks just like brushed metal for sure. It doesn't feel in any way as nice. Dare we say that the G3 does feel slightly better put together than its nearest rival, the Galaxy S5, but it's not in the premium category that HTC's One series or iPhones currently dominate. Quirky features and faux metal aside, when it comes down to basics, LG's made a solid phone. The core specification is up there with its aforementioned contemporaries, and there are enough original additions to make it interesting. The bottom line will be whether 5.5 inches is too big for the US and UK mainstream, though we're guessing a G3 Mini will be in the works before long.